Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve the exercise of 11.3 of class 6, that is algebra. Now we have discussed about algebra and the variables in the previous exercise. So we'll take the question. Now in the question number 4 it says that give expression for the following cases. That means an statemental form is given. We have to explain it. We have to express it into expression. So as we have discussed earlier, this is called variables. Variable, that means unknown quantity, that could be anything. But if you are adding, subtracting or multiplying something to the variable, they create an expression. So what is that? We'll see that. Now it says that in the first one it says that 7 added to p. That means p is a variable. It has any kind of a value, we don't know right now, but p is a variable and we have to add 7 to the p. So if you want to add 7 to p, so our expression will be what? For the a, our expression will be p. P is a variable and we have added 7 to the p, so it will be p plus 7. Now come to the next one. In the b part it says that 7 subtracted from p. Again p is a variable and it could have any kind of a value, we don't know, so but we can subtract 7 from p. So easily p is a variable, we subtracted 7 from p. This will be the second expression. Come to the third one. In the third one it says that p multiplied by 7. That means again p is a variable and it should be multiplied with the number 7. So it will be p into 7. Further if you will solve it, so it will become 7p. So 7p, that means p is multiplied by 7. Now p divided by 7. Again p divided by 7, that means p is a variable. It could be any value, we don't know, but we have to divide p by 7. So simply we divided by p divided by 7. Now come to the e part. 7 subtracted from minus m. Minus m, it is already given. It is already given that the variable is in the form of minus. So if you will solve, what is your variable? That is minus p, and what we have to do, we have to subtract 7 from this value minus p. If you subtract minus 7, so your expression will be minus m minus 7. Now come to the next one. Minus p multiplied by 5. Minus p multiplied by 5, that means again our variable is already in minus value and this minus p will be multiplied by 5. So this will be the expression for the given question. Now come to the next one. In the next question it says that give expression in the following cases. That means we have some cases already given and we have to express it into expression. So come to the first one. 11 added to 2m. 2m is the variable. Again it is already given, so 2m, we just have to add 11 to the 2m. So 2m is a variable and we have added 11 to it. 11 subtracted from 2m. Again 2m is a variable and we subtracted 11 from the value 2m. Now in the third one, 5 times y, to which 3 is added. 5 times y. Again first we have to make it 5 times y. That means y is a variable which we have to multiply it with the 5. So it will become 5 times y, and to which 3 is added. After doing this multiplication, that means making y 5 times, we have to add 3 to it. So it will be 5y plus 3. Now come to the next one, that is 5 times y, which 3 is subtracted. Again make the y 5 times. First it is y. If you want to make it 5 times, just multiply it with the 5. It is 5 times of y, through which we have to subtract 3. So we subtracted 3 from 5 times of y. Now come to the next one, that is e part. Y is multiplied by minus 8. So y is multiplied by minus 8. That means y is a variable and it is multiplied by minus 8. Now y is multiplied minus 8 and then 5 is added to 5 is added to the result. That means in the f part it says that first you multiplied y to minus 8. If you multiply to minus 8, it will become minus 8y. So it will become minus 8y, and then 5 is added to the result. This is result, and we have to add 5 in the given expression, in the given result. So our answer will be minus of 8y plus 5. So this for the exercise 11.3.